Good morning and welcome to Majestic Consciousness Radio. This is Lynn Jarvis and I'm glad to be here with you today. I'm going to begin today like I begin every session by calling in all of our angels and guides and any other celestial divine light being that wants to be here for the benefit of this session. I call a column of white light to me and through me and a column of white light to you and through you if you choose to receive. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale anything that no longer serves. And as we move into the space of our conversation today, I want you to bring your hands to your heart. Let your energy settle down into the body, into your heart center. As we're going to focus on the heart chakra today. We're going to talk about why it's important, what it has to do with ascension, and all of its uses and purposes. So a lot of times we think of the heart, we think of love, we think of compassion. We oftentimes think that it's about relationships and emotions. Well, actually the heart chakra is about unconditional love. It's about transmutation. It's about healing. It's about compassion. The heart chakra actually has two chakras. There's the heart and then there's the high heart. And the high heart's actually pink. The heart chakra is green, and they serve different purposes. So as we're moving up in ascension, we're moving from the lower chakras into the heart chakra, from third dimension into fourth dimension. And then we'll get up higher in a second. We move into that fourth dimension as a lot of that uncomfortable things come to the surface. A lot of the gunk and the funk that goes on in the lower chakras, right? Root chakra issues, money, security, job, who am I? Second chakra issues, emotions, passion, sensuality, creativity. Third chakra issues, who am I in the world, personal power, all sorts of things. From the lower chakras that we tend to or can have issues with in our lives, in our past, in our stories or our histories. And it's time to release all of that. As we become this fresh, clean state in the state of 5D and higher, we become this clean vessel of white light and flow. And so as these lower chakras begin to clear, they start to transmute through the heart chakra. The heart chakra is a filter. There's 3 lower chakras. There's 3 upper chakras in terms of the main 7 chakras. And the heart chakra is right in the center. So it's a filter for all of that energy. So as things start to clear out, the heart chakra is clearing. It's not only the organ pumping blood in the whole body, but if you think of it in relationship to the chakra, this chakra is pumping energy through the whole body, through the whole subtle body. And it's allowing us to help clear and transmute some of the stuff. This means sometimes grief comes up, sometimes loss comes up, sometimes old things come up, and we have the opportunity to release them. Then we get to the point where we start to feel a tenderness, a compassion, a love towards these energies or these topics or these ideas. In this tenderness, we get to the space of that love. We start to see it without judgment. We start to be able to observe from a higher perspective. And that's when we move higher into the heart chakra. We move into that complete and utter unconditional love. So now all the gunk is gone. We've released it. We're able to examine it from a higher perspective and let it go for good. Now we move into the high heart. This is near the thymus. Sometimes you can do tapping on the chest between the underarms and the collarbones. And we tap right in the center of our sternum or the upper sternum, our thymus gland. And it helps to break free, break open any blockages or encasing that we have in that area. This is our joy center, our love center, that elative love, that high vibrational love. And we move into this space, we open it up, we free it up. This is when we start to feel that flow all the way through the whole body, through the whole subtle body, through the whole energy system. And we breathe in deep now. And we bring white light down through us, through those upper chakras, into the high heart chakra, and then it trickles down through the lower heart and through the whole body into the toes. And as we allow this transmutation to occur, as we take those deep breaths in, we filter the filter, if you will, and we flow it down through the body. So the more we do this, right, we are conscious of the heart chakra and all of its layers, the healing really begins. And not only does it begin, we then become healed. So as something comes up for you, place your hands on your heart. See if you can address what chakra it's coming from, 1, 2, or 3. Where that issue is, how you can process through it. So feel the feelings of it, and keep your hands on your heart and be a witness. Be in a state of unconditional, non-judgmental love as much as you can. Bring some tenderness toward the topic. And then start to breathe a little deeper. Allow it to come out of the body. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Release any and all things that no longer serve, and then bring your hands to your thymus. Do some tapping on that upper chest area. Start to break up and break loose that freedom center in our body. And then we take another breath in, and we call the white light in. We feel it flow through our whole body like a waterfall. And then we feel more at ease. Sometimes we can even then bring our hands to our sacral chakra, our between the hip bones, okay, above the pubic bone, below the belly button. And just find some nurturing there, find some settling there, find some satiation. And as we do that, we're opening and radiating our upper chakras like a mirror. So whatever's happening in the lower chakras, we have the opposite and high effectual vibration in the upper chakras. So take another deep breath here. Another exhale. And as we move into the heart center, we know that that's our true center. Someone says ground. Really think about centering, anchoring in, allowing yourself to be in that heart space. And maybe you vibrate just a little bit above the earth and just a little bit above the, more inclined to the sky. But then root your toes in. Take another deep breath. Bring your hands to the point between your heart and your solar plexus and feel yourself get nice and solid inside your body. And that's a centeredness. So we're focusing on the high heart, the middle heart, and the lower heart. And in these points, we can find a centeredness or a quote-unquote groundedness in our center, in our body, in ourself. So with that, today I'm going to take another deep breath. Exhale. Release anything that doesn't serve. Smile with grace and gratitude. And as we move into this space of nurturing, of blossoming, of expanding, we know that we can transmute, we can transcend all of the above with and in the heart chakra. So we move above 3D, and it allows us to free us to go up into 5D as we process things through the 4th chakra, through the 4th dimension. So that's the way the chakras in the heart relate to ascension. But regardless of what dimension you're constantly vibrating at, we always want to pay attention to the heart center, as it helps anchor in all of the energies into this beautiful vessel that we are and that we have. One more deep breath together. Exhale with joy and love. Until next time, thank you.